I can have it one more time, signature and signature. We do take an additional 5 for parking, that's all right, but everything else you'll pay.
All right, you ready to do that?
Yeah.
Shemai Pawb, and welcome to a new adventure video with me, Juicy Pixel, as we explore Buxton. Now, this is where we're staying tonight, the Buxton Palace Hotel. And today is a Wednesday, so we got a good deal on it. We're partner roofs off for 2 days, so why not drive an hour and a half away from Liverpool and check out what the Peak District has got to offer. So, Buxton Town is famous for its fresh water. Buxton Town is also known for the source of the River Wye, which finishes up down in Chepstow. It goes past Tintern Abbey, back home where I'm from. So it was amazing to be 200 miles away from home and to be by the source of the River Wye. But not just that, the village has got an economy to itself, a history, and loads of landmarks around here, which we're going to check out in the next 2 days. So I'm not sure if this is going to roll into 2 videos or 1, but tomorrow we do have caving on the agenda, which is not too far away from the hotel. There's a botanical gardens and there's a town to explore as well. So since this is the first time here, we're just going to go out and have a few drinks. Tomorrow is when the fun's going to begin, but I'll take you along with us tonight, and if I see anything of anything interesting, I'll show you. But let's just show you around the gardens. So they do weddings here as well, and I've noticed that there's a few buses dropping off pensioners here. So it's one of those sort of like Britannia hotels. It might be a Britannia hotel, I'm not too sure. Just right over here is the train station too, which can get you back to Liverpool. You just have to change at Stockport, so there's only one change, gets you back to Liverpool. But today we did drive here, of course. But yeah, it's amazing here. The weather's lovely. Hopefully the weather's going to be amazing tomorrow when we take you caving and check out the botanical gardens. But for now, stick along and enjoy what Buxton has to offer. And I'm going to check out the Buxton water, because there's loads of little Buxton little wells around the place as well, so we'll check those out as well. There's some amazing mountain scenery on the way here, so I'll film that on the way out of here tomorrow. But yeah, stick along for the adventure and let's see what happens. So we're off on a pub crawl. So that's the old museum down there. That's where the markets are usually around here, and then this is where the town centre starts, right here. Do you want to go? Let's go check out the old courthouse, which is a boozer. Come on now. Frog on the brine. Let's go for it. Have we got the sun this side as well?
Hey, alright?
Yeah, good.
It's up to them. They got these. Yeah, when I was with my sister, I was type educated women working office type work. They're educated with degrees, and they've got, they like business crew, business women. They want.
Right, so we're on a little pub crawl down to the down to the Buxton Brewery. But well, they got a beer garden as well, right? Right now. So we're going to check out the old court first, and then we're going to make our way down to the Buxton Brewery, which is next door. Good dinner.
Thank you.
No worries,
Look at that.
You guys want any other sauce? All good.
Spice old fashioned.
Yes,
Look at our orchard.
The drawer is so great. You lay out the bottom, usually 2 bits of rattle.
Baby.
That's what the mark.
That's very good.
Based on the skeleton.
Come on now. So Tex-Mex. I think we have to. We should be able to get through there. It is saying for us to go back on ourselves, but we'll see. This place is wicked. These little houses. Quaint. Gives me London vibes. So just here we've got the old opera house, we've got the clubhouse, which is a bar, and then this is where the botanical gardens start, where we're going to go tomorrow. Yeah, it's so cool. So just inside this park is where the river Wye starts. I can see some fountains in there as well. The old Hall Hotel. It is so quiet here considering there's so many cars parked up. So this is what we've come down to see right now. So this is where the Buxton fountain is, just down there, and I can see there's a woman with a massive canister filling it all the way up. But this is why we come to see all the houses here. We are in the middle of a valley in the Peak District, but these houses are quite London-esque. I've got a wider view here. It's very fancy. Hey, alright. Yeah. So this is like hotels now, I would assume. It's very ground though. Do you reckon I could bang a drone up by here? Very smart. I'm trying to bang the drone up by here and see what happens. I doubt anyone would complain if I'm quick about it. But yeah. Once the woman's finished filling up around me, I'm gonna go and check out the fountain as well. What I noticed is a lot of Americans out tonight as well. So I'm aware of Buxton's water, and I also am aware of this because I remember this being on like a television show years ago. But this is St. Anne's Fountain. And this is the well of living waters. And a woman just up there just got 2 huge canisters full of water. That's wicked. So I'm going to try and get the drone up now, so I'm not getting in trouble, but see what happens. So I got my toy here, so let's try and document this incredible building here. Just gonna check out the water features first. So I know there's a lot of tourists here as well. There's a lot of Americans in this area. Anyway, let's try and get the drone up by here. Success! So I might try it once more actually and see what happens. Yeah, apparently that's very popular down there, the well.
Yeah, there's more people just saying that.
So in there you can see the source of it, and it goes down 3,000 meters apparently.
Right.
Yeah. Oh, it's nippy now and there. Should be nice here tomorrow when everything's open. I know. It's a lovely little town though, I must admit. All boards advertising different businesses. That's probably the main high street down there, which again we'll check out tomorrow because we're only limited to what we can do tonight. But yeah, it's been a nice little walk around the block. So now we're going to head to Buxton Brewery tap room so we could taste the delicacies that are produced in the form of alcohol around here. Ifaccia, Italian restaurant there. There's another shop here that says beer, so let's check it out. So there's loads of boozers here. There's one over the road, there's one right by here. Right next to commercialised Pizza Express. I think the end goal tonight is just finish up in Buxton Brewery, I think. And then decide. Yeah. And then we'll decide what to do for food then. Ain't it? Just found another little bar. Looks like the Siren logo. Very busy in there. Yeah, it's very busy in there. Yeah, they've got like a wine tasting or something in it. But we could pop in tomorrow. They got all sorts going on in the window there. I know. I hope it's not too. Yeah, we're going here first. So we arrived at the Buxton Brewery tap room. The hotel's like Blackpool Lights. I know. Yeah. Hey, alright. So the Tex-Mex place was shut when we went in. They shut the kitchen 20 minutes before we went in, so we're in a pizza place. Caprino's Pizza, that's where we are going. See how it is. That looks wicked. Chicken salad and a kebab wrap. So yes, that was very good. I ended up having a kebab wrap instead of a Tex-Mex because they shut the kitchen 20 minutes before we went in, which meant they shut the kitchen at 8:30 when they were meant to shut at 10, so whatever. And here's our hotel, Paradiso. And the train station there. So it's dark now, so I'll catch you lot in the morning.
Maybe I should just call it squeeze number 2.
Maybe. So we're back and we're leaving today about 5 o'clock-ish, but we're not going to the caves till 3:30. So we paid for parking for 24 hours so the car could stay with the hotel till later. So let's explore Buxton and maybe take some Buxton water back home with us and do a bit of shopping, because this one loves shopping.
I do, but I don't have to go shopping.
Don't have to go shopping, lad. Right, let's go check out Buxton town in the day.
We did see a shop we both thought we'd like though on
Yeah.
the last night.
Yeah, we saw a shop last night which had some nice things in it, so we'll check it out. That's where we had food last night. As a last night, as a last resort, because everything around you could shut really early.
Really good pizza though. It was really good pizza though, better than Domino's that's over there.
Yes. It was very good pizza indeed. Anyway, let's see what the town's got to offer. Okay. So this is a local shopping arcade, and it's got all these different businesses in there. Do you want to go and check it out?
Yeah?
Or do you want to go for food first?
I'm not bothered.
Ooh. See, that's this corridor here. Tile. Oh wow. It's like a hot bath, and then the seat lowers you down. That's cool, isn't it? Hot bath. There we are. Should probably check this street out by you then. So this is where we were last night when I put the drone up, and the well's over there. So these ones I'm running today. Ooh. Unfit for drinking though. Treasure to the Devonshire Hospital and the Buxton Bath Charity, and a member of the Buxton Local Bar Board. Says Buxton Town Centre. Unfit for drinking, we've got another well right by here. And then a little scoop for dogs. It's another shopping centre right there, there's loads. So we're at a wicked little place called the Vintage Tea Rooms right here in the town centre. So we're gonna have some breakfast here and crack on. It's a really upbeat town, it's really cool. I like it here. I can imagine myself living in a little town like Buxton as well. Good community vibes. Anyway, just crack on. It's like stones down here. Anyway, that was a wicked little breakfast. Gonna walk down to the viaduct at some point. Do you want to go in here? There's no boozer, Milton's Tap. Almost at the end of the town now. Maypole for butter and tea. Looks like a little back street down here, doesn't it? Have a little nose. Proper little houses down the back street. Ah. So this is Buxton as a whole. We're actually here right now by this wicked viaduct with these really old buildings in front of it, and the railway pub right there. I'm assuming there was a railway station there at some point. I don't have my drone with me today. I left my drone in the car, otherwise I would have went up the viaduct and flew it, which would have been cool, but never mind. Maybe I'll fly the viaduct later, fly the drone later, because the cater are going to do it this side of Buxton, so we're going to park here at some point, so maybe I'll fly the drone around the gardens. And that's where we're going, pools, caves. Cavern, yeah. Let's crack on. So the gift shop and tea rooms. That viaduct is wicked. I'm assuming this is part of the River Wye right here, which comes from the gardens at the back. Not too sure though. The river goes right underneath shopping centre right there. That's the silliest thing I've ever seen. Well, they built a car park over the top of the river, and it goes underneath shopping centre. So we've had a lovely stroll through the town, and we had some nice food, but we've decided to get some Buxton water while we're here to take back. And what we didn't realise earlier, the Buxton Baths is this building by here that we walked through, which you saw the Dunkin' hot bath. Anyway, we're going to head around here to St Mary's Fountain and fill this bad boy up.
Yeah.
Java art. So I'm hoping there's not much of a queue around here. But this is the Buxton Crescent experience. You have to pay to get in here. So it must be Roman baths, because there's a guy like Roman stuff on there. It's wicked, isn't it? So we're going to fill our little, what is it, 5 litres? We're going to fill up with the living waters. Get it close and show people at home.
Yeah.
That is the living waters of Buxton. Point it at my face. She's learning. Tighten that. Oh. So we're going to live forever with this now. Yeah.
Yeah.
Stand back a bit and I'll take a... I use the screenshot as a thumbnail. So me and Ruth got the eternal elixir by here, haven't we?
Yeah.
It's going to heal us of all our problems in life, like Tories. So this is the shop Ruth mentioned earlier this morning, so we're going to check it out, and then I'm going to check out another brewery around the corner. No wet dogs. I think Buxton water sealed is allowed in. So back in the hot bath. Still upstairs. It's an exhibition up there.
The gate's closed or something.
Yeah. So you can see the layout in each one of these sections is a bath. But obviously the layout's been changed in here a lot now. It's the old post office, which is now private residence. Very nice indeed. So we're going to head on up to the railway station now to check out the station, yeah? Before we head towards the car, and then we'll be finishing, I might as well look at you. Then we're going to be finishing the video up where we're going to go cave-in. So the cave-in is going to be a separate video from this, because I think I've got enough content in this for one video. So here's the old station, yeah. Northwestern Railway Co. And then right next to our hotel, which we stayed last night, the Palace Hotel. No smoking, site safety, and it's all boarded up. And the walls are slightly leaning backwards on it. Do you reckon this is like dangerous?
No.
Maybe there was a fire in it at some point. Anyway, this is the station. There's the road that goes down into the town centre. And there's the Derbyshire Hotel. Probably the best hotel in the area. So we're going to check out the station and then head back with part 2 of this episode with Juicy Pixel will commence. And you can just see the viaduct down there. So here's the train station. I said Derbyshire Hotel, it's called the Devonshire Hotel, which is quite weird because we're like a million miles away from Devon. So here's the Manchester Piccadilly. I don't know how long it would take to get to Manchester. It will say on the board 20. There's a load of stops on there. So this is the end of the line here for the Manchester train. Let's have a look at the old station down the back. Got a little community garden right here. What is this? Take a moment, sit back, relax, look at nature. Women has gone through anything mentally challenging. So this is a stand for mental health. And then there's another section here for local wildlife. The Great Tit. Robin's always been one of my favourites. There's no dippers on here. So they've turned the back into a sanctuary. That's wicked. So something I've learned since coming here as well is that this station was used by the Canadian Red Cross during the Second World War, and 1,100 wounded soldiers from the war came here and stayed in the numerous hotels around here where they were getting nursed by the Canadian Red Cross, which is cool. So 1,100 soldiers come through these station gates during 1,100 wounded soldiers came through the station during the Second World War. Yeah, but it's quite good that they've turned the back into a community garden. Obviously it's not open to the public because, you know, the public would wreck this, but it's lovely. Very nice that they've done to the station, to an unused part of the station. So let's see how much it costs to get back to Liverpool. Lime Street. Oh, this one, yeah, doesn't matter. So a single to Liverpool will cost £32.70, which is actually really good. No, that's a return ticket, a single's £32, what? And then, oh, off-peak return, day return, £32. That's crazy cheap. Anyway, I'm going to call this video quits right by here because all we're doing is picking the car up once we leave here. So, make sure you tune in next time because we're going to go to Pools Caves, where we're going to do a little bit of cave-in. It's already been pre-booked too, it cost us £12 each. So if you ever come into Buxton, make sure you book in advance on the website. You can pick a time slot, so our slot is at 3:30 today. It's currently 1:15, so we've got a few hours left. So the next video we're going to start off in the botanical gardens, and we'll check out the pavilion in the gardens, and then we'll go into the cave. So make sure you tune in for next time. Hope you enjoyed this little trip around Buxton. If you're in the area, pop by. You can even stay the night if it's midweek, because you can get a cheap hotel here and everything's within walking distance too. So anyway, thanks for watching. Make sure you tune in next time. Hit subscribe if you're new to the channel, of course. I don't care. And peace and love.